Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show today a paper straw wand process video. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Just crumpled up some crepe paper into a rosette and I stapled it right in the middle. Cut it a little bit too long, but there we go, stapling it away. And I changed my lighting because I thought it was going to be a lot better, but it didn't work, so you could see me turning it off in a bit. I grabbed some tulle and I cut 2 squares and I just placed it on top just so it can give it some texture, some layer. And I use this new digital stamp from Saturated Canary. I'm so sad that Krista is not designing these stamps anymore. Makes me sad, so I had to grab the last batch that she did offer. And so here I got a piece of foam heart from Michaels. They come in a big old 12 by 12 sheet, but I've been cutting them out like you could see. And I didn't have anything set up for this video. I just literally turned on the camera and I'm pulling out things, as you can see. This is my process. I didn't pre-cut anything, except for that image. But I didn't pre-cut anything. I didn't have an idea of what I was doing. You could see right there, tapping my fingers on the table. And I know I wanted some lips on here and a sentiment, so I grabbed my Tim Holtz sentiment stickers. And just looking through them, and I like these because they come in black and white, and it's like a typewriter type of writing, and I liked it. So I picked the one that was there, putting some hot glue real quick, and then I'm going to be adding some like a back so that it doesn't look plain on the back, and it can hold a straw as well. And I cut it out a little circle, and then I brought in my huge punch. This is from my button maker, and I liked it because it was a lot bigger, and that's exactly what I wanted, that size. So I almost made a mistake and I glued it onto the doily, but then I really quick remembered that it doesn't go on the doily, at least the way I do it. And then I put the foam heart on top of the rosette. The rosette almost looks pink now, but in the pictures you'll see that you could see it's red. Then I added some foam dots, and like I said before, I wanted a die cut with lips or something. So I went through my D-stash and I got those lips. Somebody gave them to me in a swap. I can't remember who gave them to me. Anyway, so I'm trying to grab some trim, some sequins, and just what's going to be dangling down from the wand. And like I said before, I had no idea what it was going to turn out like. I'm grabbing things as I go and pulling out ribbon and twine from my drawers, just trying to figure out what I want to do with this. So I tied the end on that baker's twine just so it wouldn't fray. And then I'm going to add the sequins, the twine, and these little the gold hearts onto the back of the doily. Front of the doily, back of the rosette. That way they're not hanging between the straw and the doily. To me it feels kind of chunky, so I put them in between the layers. Then added hot glue to the back, very, very generous amount, nice and chunky on there. And then I just added some foam dots to my digital image and grabbed my sentiments, the ones that I picked out, and it was a little too long, so I decided to cut it. There we go. And as you can see, my lips on the side, they kind of kept on just not being used. I eventually didn't use that. Well, these little envelopes right here are part of what comes on the digital stamp. It's like she's holding envelopes and they're flying away. Then I added some hot glue on top of the foam dots just because the foam dots sometimes don't adhere really well to the glittery of the foam heart. So extra strength. There we go. And then I put some little tiny foam dots onto those teeny tiny little envelopes, fixing my sentiment just a little bit, just so that it's nice and put together. And added hot glue on the tiny envelopes and on there. There we go. Then I felt like it needed something else, but I couldn't figure out what it was, and I knew I wanted to put in some sequins or something shiny, but I don't know, the sequins, I felt like it was too shiny next to the red heart. So I grabbed some flat back pearls and I'm just adding them on different little places sporadically. And then here's a quick tip. I wanted a red one, but I didn't have any, so I used my alcohol marker and I colored the white pearl red. I don't know, I mean, if it's a tip that somebody else has shown, then it's not new. But that's because of the alcohol works on the pearl. And then just added it right on top of the heart. And right there, no fancy tool. I literally just used the eraser part of my pencil and squished it down. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Here's a closer close-up of pictures and stuff. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Talk to you guys later. Bye!